Welcome to Fitness Tips on Friday afternoon. I'm doing my live here with a recipe just a little bit early because I have to go pick my daughter up at 5. She has drama practice. Hey, Bonnie, I am glad you made it today. Marina, thanks for making it today. Awesome. I'm glad you guys are here. I'm going to slow it down here. Glenn, thanks for joining us. I'm going to slow it down here a little bit because I want to make sure people get opportunity to get on here, because I'm going to be talking a little bit about, health and fitness while I'm making this easy, delicious, healthy, quick recipe. Okay, so let's see. We got Glenn, awesome, Marina, and Bonnie. All right, so listen, guys. I did already start this recipe, and I put it on meat. I put this skillet. This skillet right here is going to be where it all happens today, right here. And I want to ask you guys. You see all these pictures back here with all these magnets all over my fridge? If you ever seen me before in this direction, I've opened my fridge. We got magnets all over, and that's because, hi Bonnie, that's because we've traveled a lot in the years, and all these magnets all over our fridge are different places we go. That's a family habit we have of collecting magnets. All right, so I'm going to tell you, I started cooking chicken tenders. Hey Donna, great seeing you. I put them in a pan with a teaspoon of butter and a teaspoon of olive oil, and I started browning them. They were in there for 5 minutes so far, and I'm clocking it. I got my little timer right here. Yes, I want Suzanne to come in here. I'm going to put it on for 5 more minutes. And I like adding people. All right, I got 4 people on here. Woo! All right, so here we have chicken tenders. I already started cooking it. I put it in a skillet. I heated the skillet up to medium. I put a teaspoon, just a teaspoon of olive oil in, a teaspoon of butter. Literally a teaspoon of butter looks like this, okay, tiny little bit. And then I heated it up, and then I put my chicken tenders in there. They are browning. I did 5 minutes on one side already. I'm going to do 5 minutes on this other side, and then it speeds up. This is the longest part here. So I wanted to talk about something that a lot of people this time of year, or at any time they decide they're going to start getting healthy and fit, anytime they think, hey, you know what, I want to lose some weight. All right? And then guess what happens? I'm going to give you an example. There's this lady I trained. Okay, I've trained a lot of women. I've been training for almost 20 years. I've trained a lot of women, and my specialty almost always was with women trying to lose weight. Okay, so anyway, this lady, she works really hard, right? She weight trains 3 times a week. She tracks her food. She does it for a month. And then, she says, she goes, I don't know. I think that I should have more weight loss, because she gets on the scale. And what she sees is just 5 pounds off of her weight. And she starts flipping out, right? She's like, oh my God, all this work I've done, how could it possibly only be 5 pounds? And I know for some of you watching this right now, even to this point, let's say the 11th of January, if you started right from the get-go, and you started tracking your food and getting some cardio in and maybe weight training too, you might have already lost 5 pounds. And sometimes people say, oh, that's not enough. That's not. So I'm going to show you something. We used to have this in our studio. Okay? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this in comparison to my head. All right? Guess what? This is 5 pounds of fat. Hey, let's put it right here. Let's put it right here. All right? This is 5 pounds. 5 pounds. 5 pounds of fat. So So, you know, all I'm saying is, if you are, don't be discouraged if you are making progress, all right? And if you lose 5 pounds of this sludge, this blubber, this fat, whatever you want to call it. Another client texted me yesterday, I got too much blubber, I got to get rid of it. Well, guess what? This is 5 pounds of that. 5 pounds. See how big that is? That's 5 pounds around your body. If you lost 5 pounds of fat, you are doing a great job. Keep doing it. Don't say, oh, it's not enough. It's enough. Do it again. Lose another 5 pounds, okay? Keep going. Keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop because you are discouraged. A lot of people tend to get discouraged. But what are you getting discouraged about? You don't think it's good enough? I think if you lose this, good enough. Now maybe you need to lose 5 more of these, okay? That's all right. Let's do it again. Whatever you did to lose that first 5, repeat, all right? Another month. You lose another 5, repeat. Let's do it another month. That's how we do this here. Anyway, so my chicken's almost done here. I wanted to really talk about calories. Because, all right, here I am. I'm coming up on these lives, right, over a year now. And sometimes people are like, hey, why, Evie, why are you constantly doing these lives with food? Well, first of all, we all got to eat, right? And when I had my personal training studio, this was the heart, even though we would give people meal plans, we give them recipes, and I'm still doing that with my online clients. I still want to make sure that you have the foods that you want to eat, quality foods that taste incredible, and you're like, I could eat that and be happy. I could eat that and think, I'm not really dieting, all right? That's what I want you to think. I want you to think, I could eat that and think, I'm not really dieting. All right, so I'm taking these chicken tenders out. I cooked 8 chicken tenders in that 1 teaspoon of oil and that 1 teaspoon of butter, which is not, it doesn't, this whole meal, by the way, this is the meal. This whole meal, it's mushrooms. It's mushrooms and garlic and chicken tenders. This meal, this what you see here, this 2 chicken tenders and this mushroom sauce on top is 217 calories. That's it. This could easily be a meal. You could even put a side salad on here with this to make it a better meal with more veggies. You could put asparagus on there, green beans. I don't care what you put on there for veggies. I don't care if you have an apple with it. You know, so you could have more. It's only 217 calories. All right, so I am putting another teaspoon of butter in there. I'm putting another teaspoon of oil, olive oil, into my skillet. I'm going to mix it up. I am then going to put all these mushrooms, which I cleaned. All right, all I did was rinse them off. I didn't even cut them. I didn't cut them. I don't care. They will shrink when they cook. All right. So I put them in here, and then what I put in here with the mushrooms is the garlic. Now here's the interesting thing, because I always buy my garlic like this. I don't like to deal with the cloves. I'm not a chef, all right? I'm a lazy cook, all right? Maybe you're a lazy cook. It's another reason I share these videos, because I don't want to spend a lot of time in the kitchen, but I want great taste in food, and I don't want that food to have a lot of calories, okay? But I want it to taste great. So I always buy, like, okay, I just bought this. It's a new one. I go through these often, because I like garlic and everything. So anyway, it said 3 cloves. All right, well, I'm like, well, I don't have cloves. I have minced garlic. So an important thing you want to know is 1 clove is 1 teaspoon. So if we have 1 clove, you'd like to use cloves, hey, go ahead, enjoy it. If you're like me and you are a lazy cook, get your minced garlic. 1 clove is 1 teaspoon. Okay, so if you had 3 cloves, which I did for this recipe, it's 3 teaspoons of minced garlic, already minced in a can like we have right there. All right, so because we have a few more minutes, like 4 minutes before I have to take these mushrooms off, Who do we have on here? Let me see what's happening here. We got 4 people. Bonnie's still on here, I believe. Donna's on here. Marina's on here. Nice to see you, Marina. Fahim Yakub is on here. We got another one on here, but it's not showing me. Like, I will only see your face if you're a friend of mine. All right? If you're not a friend of mine and you come on here, I probably am not going to see you. All right? So, let's talk about calories. What the heck do these calories matter? All right, so listen. There's a lot of schools of thought in the health and fitness industry. So a lot of people talking a lot of stuff, all right? And I'm going to tell you what. At the end of the day, listen to me, listen to me, listen to me. At the end of the day, your weight loss is always going to be determined by creating a calorie deficit, okay? Not a calorie deficit as in starving. We don't starve because we actually need to eat. Our bodies need carbs. Our brain needs carbs, okay, to function and to work well. We need protein. We need protein. You can't take protein out. We need lean carbs with our vitamins, our minerals, our macronutrients, our micronutrients. Okay, so we need our protein. We need our fat. Okay, we need all 3 food groups. And we need a certain amount of calories just to do the regular things we do in our life every day. Like you get up and you brush your teeth and you make breakfast and you go out to the car and you drive to work and you do whatever. All those activities you do, your heart beating, okay, your lungs working, your legs working while you're walking, you're talking, all this requires calories, all right? And it requires calories from food, all right? Food that has protein, carbs, and fat. Now, if you gain weight, okay, if you've been gaining weight for a time period, all that means, it's not some magical, medical, no magic. It just means you've been consuming too many calories in your mouth, okay? Whether those calories came from soda, booze, okay, brownies, Big Macs, salads with a ton of dressing, ranch dressing on them, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what, I mean, your health is determined by the quality of those calories. But if you didn't care about your health, and you say, oh, I want to lose weight, just drop the calories. Don't drop them so low, okay? You have a basal metabolic rate. There's a certain amount you don't want to go below, okay? And usually that's 10 times your body weight, sometimes a little lower. So you stay at that, and then when you start gaining weight, you're consuming way over that. 3,500 extra calories for 1 pound of fat, okay? So, but people don't understand, like when people do a lot of training with me and I give them these meal plans or I have them go on my fitness pal to start understanding calories, they're always surprised. They're like, really? I didn't realize that that 1/4 pounder with cheese, large fry, and soda had 1,500 calories, all right? Well, most women are usually going to eat around, their base rate is usually going to be around 1,500 calories if they're weight training, if they're somewhat active, walking. You can even be walking, you know. So if you go to McDonald's and you consume all your calories in one meal that day, you know what? And then you didn't eat anything else till the next day, oh, you're actually fine. Now, health-wise, I don't know how good that food is at McDonald's. Okay, like I had this one client a long time ago. She used to drive me crazy. She'd come in and she'd say, you know, I liked Weight Watchers. This is back when Weight Watchers only did the points and they had their free stuff too. I like Weight Watchers because you know what, I can have a cake today. She'd say, I like it because I can have cake. Listen, you can have cake. It's all about the calories. It's about total calories, okay? If you wanted to have a piece of cake, you can have a piece of cake for 650 calories. Because most cake is about 500 to 600, 700 calories for a piece. So if you're only supposed to have 1,500 calories that day, take off that 650, and then the rest is what you can have for the rest of the day. See, it's when you start to